Pause this video right now and look at this AI music video. See how the face is completely frozen, the mouth is moving, but nothing else is? That's the PowerPoint problem. And it's killing 90% of AI music videos in 2026. Here's what most creators don't understand. Audiences can now spot fake AI content in under 3 seconds. If your character isn't breathing, emoting, and moving their body in sync with the track, you've already lost them. And I'm about to show you exactly how to fix that using 3 professional-grade tools. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact settings and workflows that separate amateur AI music videos from ones that could pass for professional studio work. We're going deep on 2.6, Hedra, and Dreamina. Not just which buttons to click, but why each tool works the way it does and when to use each one. Right now, I'm giving away 10 viral AI music video prompts that took me weeks to perfect. These will save you hours of trial and error and hundreds of dollars in wasted credits. Comment prompt below and I'll send you the direct link. But before we dive in, there's one critical mistake that tanks even the best lip sync, and I'll reveal that at the end. It's something most people completely overlook, and it's costing them hours of wasted renders. Let's get into it. First up, 2.6. This has become the go-to for music producers on a budget, and for good reason. Here's why it stands out. 2.6 supports a 15-second video length, which might not sound like much, but in the world of music videos, this is a game changer. You can capture an entire verse or a long dramatic chorus hook without a single cut. No splicing, no awkward transitions, just one smooth take. Here's the workflow. Upload your 16:9 reference image and your audio track. One uses high-quality native audio sync, which means the AI doesn't just animate the lips, it ties the rhythm of the music to the entire frame. You get subtle head movements, shoulder sways, and breathing patterns that match the beat. Click to generate without credits, and it also maxes out at 720p resolution, which means you'll need to upscale in post-production, and I'll show you how to do that later. Alright, let's see the result it gives us.
I was walking through the shadows, pressure on my name. Every voice said, give up, every loss felt the same. But I heard it calling louder than the fear in my chest. The fire in my spirit saying, you are blessed. Tears turn to testimony, pain turn to praise. Whoa.
What do you think? I think the lips are not properly lip-synced, as I can see some glitches and irregularity between her mouth and the song. And it takes so long to generate a video if you generate without credits. Alright, 1 is great for efficiency and long takes. But what if you need a high-energy performance with serious character personality and more precise lip sync? That's where our next tool comes in, Hedra AI. If your music video requires a high-energy performance, think rock, hip-hop, or anything with serious attitude, you need Hedra AI. Here's what makes it different. Hedra is specialized for cinematic dialogue and performance, and it's one of the only tools that does a legitimately good job animating hand gestures and body posture that match the audio track. Most lip-sync tools just animate the face and call it a day. Hedra animates the whole performance. Navigate to the Video tab and upload your image and audio. Free users are capped at 20 seconds, so plan your clips accordingly. Here's the key. You must select the Hedra Character 3 model. This provides the most accurate alignment between phonemes, the individual sounds in speech, and lip shapes. Without this, your lip sync will look off and people will notice. Now, unlike other tools, Hedra lets you describe emotions in the prompt bar. This is where you get creative. For a K-pop rap song, use a prompt like angry, aggressive singing with passionate head bobs and intense eye contact, hand gestures and expressions as she sings, camera dolly in and out as she sings, animates the big rows she is seated with naturally. The AI actually responds to these emotional cues and adjusts the performance style. Here's the catch. Hedra has what I call the bobblehead effect. The head movement can be a bit exaggerated or feel slightly detached from the shoulders. Pick your aspect ratio, 16:9 in my case, and also pick your resolution. Note that the higher the resolution, the more credits you will need. But look at this result. The attitude, the hand gestures, it feels alive.
I was walking through the shadows, pressure on my name. Every voice said, give up, every loss felt the same. But I heard it calling louder than the fear in my chest. A fire in my spirit saying, you are blessed. Tears turn to testimony, pain turn to praise.
But the camera is static, even though I prompted it to dolly in. And secondly, the flowers are not animated. Apart from that, I think the lip sync is better than that of one. Okay. So, one gives you efficiency and long takes. Hedra gives you energy and personality. But what if you want absolute jaw-dropping realism, the kind where people can't tell it's AI at all? That's where Dreamina comes in. And this one's a beast. Dreamina Omnihuman. For absolute facial realism and macro expressions that rival professional studio work, Dreamina's Omnihuman model is currently the gold standard. And I'm not exaggerating. This platform doesn't just sync the mouth. It animates facial muscles, wrinkles around the eyes, subtle breathing patterns, and even the background elements to make the scene feel lived in and real. It's the closest thing to motion capture without actually using motion capture. I'll drop a link in the description. Head over to dreamina.capcut.com and create an account. Quick note. Some Dreamina features are geo-restricted in certain locations, so you might need a VPN to access them. Inside Dreamina, select the AI avatar tool, upload your upscaled image, and this is important, Dreamina only supports upscaled images for Lipsync. Upload your audio track. Dreamina handles up to 15 seconds of lip-sync at a time, so you'll need to trim your song into small sections before uploading. Bit of a hassle, but worth it for the quality. Now, listen carefully because this is where most people screw up and waste their credits. You'll see action description. This is where you describe what you want your singer to do. It's the only way to ensure the background elements like smoke, stage light, or even slight camera shake move naturally with your character. In my case, I used the same prompt as Hedra. Angry, aggressive singing with passionate head bobs and intense eye contact, hand gestures and expressions as she sings. Camera dolly in and out as she sings. Animate the big rows she is seated with naturally. Here's the flip side. Dreamina can be over-expressive. If your character is singing a quiet, intimate acoustic song, their mouth might open too wide or their head might tilt too aggressively. It can feel theatrical when you need subtle. Balance this by using audio with very clear and normalized volume levels. Don't feed it audio that's peaking or distorting. It will interpret that as perform harder and you'll get exaggerated movements. Click send, wait a few seconds to a couple of minutes, and look at this. The expressiveness, the camera movement, the way it animated the rose flowers. This is what separates viral content from scroll past content.
I was walking through the shadows, pressure on my name. Every voice said, give up, every loss felt the same. But I heard it calling louder than the fear in my chest. A fire in my spirit saying, you are blessed. Tears turn to testimony, pain turn to praise.
Though I noticed that the mouth, or maybe the eyes, might open too wide and too aggressively. Apart from that, I like the result more than Hedra and 2.6. But here's the secret sauce when lip-syncing your music, and this is based on my experience with music video production and AI tools. Using a close-up image of your character is a game changer. It drastically improves the expressiveness and naturalness of the lip sync. When you try to lip sync wide shots, there's always one imperfection or another, just like the previous ones we generated. Here are some close-up shots I lip synced using Dreamina, and I love how they all turned out.
Their joy, their song, their deep delight is in your love all day and night. They are trees by the flowing stream, nor stand where the faithless linger near. They choose a path where truth remains, a higher road untouched.
I explained how I lip-synced all these in this video. If you haven't watched it, go do so now. It's packed with a lot of tips you don't want to miss. I'll put a link to watch the full video in the description. Alright, you've got 3 killer tools, but raw renders aren't enough. If you want your AI clips to look like they were shot on 35mm film, you cannot skip this next step. Let me show you. Upscaling with Topaz. Take your renders, especially those 720p clips from Hedra, and run them through Topaz Video AI. This adds back skin texture and sharpness that AI generators often smooth out. Without this, your footage looks soft and digital. With this, it looks cinematic. Here's how to choose the right tool for your project. Choose 2.6 if you need long takes, 15 seconds without cuts. You're working on a strict budget. You don't mind waiting a long time. Choose Hedra if you need high energy performance and strong personality. You're willing to upscale from 720p in post. Choose Dreamina if you need absolute realism and micro expressions. You want animated background elements. Remember that critical mistake I mentioned at the beginning? Here it is. Not upscaling your reference images before uploading them. Most people throw in a 1080p image and wonder why their lip sync looks soft or pixelated. The quality of your input directly determines the quality of your output. Start with 2K or 4K reference images and you will immediately see better results across all 3 tools. Now, if you want to skip the learning curve entirely and you don't have the time to do this yourself and want us to create a professional AI music video for your track with our years of experience in video production, we offer done-for-you music video services. Just check the link in the description and let's talk about your project. Oh, and one more thing. All the prompts I used in today's video, direct links to all the tools mentioned, and my personal workflow PDF are completely free and waiting for you in our Telegram channel. Link is in the description. Join the community, grab the resources, and let's level up together. If you want to take this even further, make sure you grab those 10 viral AI music video prompts I put together. Comment prompt below or grab the direct link in the description. And hey, if this was helpful, hit that subscribe button. I'm dropping more in-depth AI music video guides just like this one, and I'd love to see you there. I live for your light bulb moments, so drop a comment and let me know which tool you're going to try first. Alright, now you've got the full professional workflow. I'll catch you in the next one.